Hi guys, it's Ingrid. I'm back to make a new soap called Sexy Sandalwood. That's actually the fragrance name. I got it when one of my vendors was having a sale a couple of weeks ago, and I thought I'd give it a try again. I used to have a soap, or sandalwood soap a while ago, and I kind of discontinued it. And so I just thought maybe I'd bring it back and see what goes on with it. So I have all of my milk powders and my kale and clay right here. So I'm just going to add that into my batch of oils. And we'll get started. I normally mix my milk powders with a little bit of water to hydrate them, but I'm trying something different by just putting them into the oil directly without hydrating them. It's just to keep from adding more water to my batch so that it's not so soft. Okay. Let me get my lye water going here. It's kind of late at night here. It's about 9:30, 10 o'clock on Saturday night. Most of you who follow me know that I am a late soaper. I like to soap at night. It's quieter. Get a little water from my stick blender. Seems like I get my best concentration and quietness when it's late. I don't know where everybody else is from, but I live in Virginia, and we are experiencing a really cold weekend. I think the temperatures this evening are supposed to drop to the single digits, and with the wind chill, it's supposed to feel like 0. And that's a little too cold for me. I'm not a cold person. I do not like cold weather. So I'm going to do probably a drop swirl on this. I was going to do a hanger swirl, but I left my tool downstairs and I don't really feel like going and stopping the video to go get it. So I think it's just going to end up being a drop swirl, which is fine. So let me get my colors going first. And this is just my titanium dioxide. Sandalwood tends to be a man soap, but I really like it for myself as well. It doesn't really have to be a man soap to me. want this really white. I want it more of a cream color because I'm using a burgundy and a red Brazilian clay for 2 other colors, so I want it to kind of blend in a little better. So this is my Brazilian red clay. That works out a little darker. Then I have burgundy oxide. This is a really dark burgundy. Came out really pretty. It's almost like a wine. Okay, so let me clear up some of my mess as usual. And then I'll start adding my fragrance. Really smells good. I did not check my my notes that I had wrote on this for what other blend is with it besides just sandalwood, but I think it's just sandalwood. And I'll put it in the description box if it has something else besides sandalwood in it. I have a few different clays downstairs. I have a couple of Brazilian purple, this Brazilian red, and another clay. And I just thought I would start trying to use some of them, since I do have them, as some natural colorants. One thing that happens is you see things and you're like, oh yeah, I want to try that, and you order it, and then you don't use it, and it sits around, and then all of a sudden one day you're like, oh yeah, I got that, and you figure out which way you want to use it, and then you're like, well, why didn't I use this all along? But I'm really trying to use up a lot of supplies that I have, that I've said I was going to make different projects, and I haven't done it yet, and I feel like I'm just wasting some stuff. So by not using it, so I'm starting to really use it. Like I'm gonna make a soap with French green clay in a couple of weeks as well. I'm just trying to find a scent for that particular recipe that I want to use. Okay, so let me get my mold over here. And let me make sure you can see it. Okay. Okay, it's a nice consistency. Not too thick, but thick enough. Okay, I guess we get to pouring. Now this one is a little thinner than I like it to be. And I'm not really sure if I want to continue to stick blend it. So I'm not. I'm gonna roll with it because that's just what I do. This burgundy mica is really pretty. Making a mess here. think when I make bath bombs the next time, I will do a video for that. I've had a friend ask me, can I do a video for the bath bombs? She is a soaper, so I promised her that I would. So that will be a different video for me. If there is a particular soap that I make that's on my site that I don't have a video for and you'd like to see one, you're more than welcome to comment in the comment section below if you'd like to see something in particular. Start calling myself the messy soaper or something. Okay. Get my skewer out. I'm not going to add any glitter or anything to this soap. I'm just going to leave it like this. And there. Needed to pull that up a little bit. Alright guys, here is sandalwood. It's actually called sexy sandalwood, but I'm calling it sandalwood. And it will be ready probably the last weekend of March, the first week of April. Let's see if I can zoom in on it a little bit. Hopefully. Okay, so there you have it. There's sandalwood. It'll be available the first weekend of April probably. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for the cutting video. Hey guys, it's Ingrid. I'm back to cut the sandalwood soap that I made yesterday. So let's go ahead and get to it. I've already put it on here to cut. Let's make sure it lines up. This soap smells really good. It's not too masculine to me. use the clays to make it. And that's what it turned out like on the inside. Really came out nice. It's a little soft still. It looks really pretty right there. Still a little soft. But it will be available probably the first week of April. And I haven't determined if this is going to be a limited soap or if it's going to be permanent. We'll just see how it goes for now. It really soaked really nice. It didn't accelerate or anything, so that's a good thing. Okay. So let me get just cleaning off my wires. Here's my end piece. I think this Brazilian clay really came out really nice in this one. So that's the last one. It'll be available probably the first week of April. Thank you for watching, and you can find us at www.spachargersonline.com if you want to order any of my products. Thanks guys, have a great one.